Right. This is the domain name vlog. Right. This is I find this quite funny actually. Excuse me. Right. Councils all up and down the land, well, globally really, because shopping malls and high streets and whatever, this brand's going bust. Excuse me, it cuts. There's brand's going bust weekly, right? In the high street, closed shops. Right? Yeah. But the problem is they're going to try and they're losing their markets. Right? Yeah. They've probably not heard of Facebook Marketplace that took markets digital, right? Which means there's no need for a market effectively. This is not anything against markets, but you look at the markets going back 30 years, and you couldn't move in the market. It was busy, hustle bustle in the market. Now, the footfall's gone from the market. The footfall's gone from the high street. But the problem is that councils who don't understand the internet, they don't understand Facebook, they don't understand Google, and they don't understand Amazon. But they are in charge of redesigning the high street and the market. Oh no! We're in property. So I own a particular website address, right? Because I understand the internet, I understand domain names. I also understand GTLDs, which many people don't understand. So I typed in a website address, and because no one even thought to type in the same website address, it was available. So I decided to buy it for about 20 quid, whatever it was, reg-free, the cost price, right, yeah? And sit on it. But it's a website address that a certain council might want. I'm just a bloke that understands domain names and understands the internet, and that Amazon owns the global high street, and there's no need for any other high street. Because Amazon's website address is not Amazon.com. Amazon's website address is a.co, so it's actually the .co is the extension, and the A is Amazon. Which is why any product on Earth, Amazon will be the second or third link in the listing, organically. It can't not be. Which means people only have to type A on their phone or A on their computer, and Amazon's there. They click on Amazon, they're on the global high street, the global marketplace, or Facebook if you're on Facebook. And that's it. So there's no need to waste millions of pounds redesigning a market square and redesigning a high street. The high street is finished. Market square is finished. We've moved on from that. And Facebook doesn't need a shop on every high street, does it? Because Facebook and Google and Amazon are built on digital platforms, and the land that they build the digital platforms on is the website address. That's why they pay top dollar for the premium website addresses. Millions of pounds in some cases for Facebook. And they build the digital platform, which doesn't need physical places like offices, warehouses, or high street shops or markets. None of that is necessary in a digital world. You can sell fruit and veg via Facebook Marketplace. You just sell the products and deliver them, have a little route and deliver them in the evening. I don't know. So the whole thing's changed. But this website address I bought for 20 quid, whatever it was, it's without looking at the site, it's around about that. Wasn't that much money. It's had 300 views in the last year, so for it to have had 300 views, that's 300 people typing in this particular website address, seeing it's not for sale, but it's not available, and currently it's not available for sale either, purely because I don't want to sell it. I could put a town on a digital map like that, easy as pie. But it's not in my interest to do so I don't bother on. So, Universal Credit can't put me through my CPC, that's £200. Why should I be bothered to put their town on the map? Off of careless. But when you understand website addresses and the power, because when people type in the website address, just only minutes before this video, somebody has a YouTube channel. And if he watches my video, he'll know. I'm just saying, I put a post, and this person has a brand, and his brand.com is available for less than £20, register in .com, which is cheap as chips. Cheap as chips. It's the first thing you do, that's it. So you own the global brand, and you can redirect the global brand into your YouTube channel, or you can just. But if you let it sit there, if a person lets their brand sit there, somebody else is going to buy it, and then what? You have to go to UDRPs, RDNHs to try and get your brand back when it's there for less than £20 in .com, which is global. People have got to start learning about website addresses and their brands, because if you're going to go online as a business, you're either going to have to go onto like Facebook Marketplace or eBay or Amazon reseller, or you're going to have to buy your website address and build your own platform, your own business on your own website address. And to do that, you need the website address. And if you haven't got that, you've got this. Your website address may cost you thousands of pounds to buy, but you own it, the website address. Well, you own the use of it. Like a number plate, it can be taken away from you, but you own it. You've bought the number plate, personalised plate, but you have the right to use it. You're buying the right to use it. Domain names, you're buying the right to use the domain name, not to actually own it. Because if you don't pay the renewal each year, you lose it, a domain name. So this is it. So brands, you've got to look at your website address, and is it the best one for you? It's down to the brand owner. It's not down to domain name investors. They only look for someone else's brand. It's not our problem if people just don't want to buy their brand and let it sit there and someone else buys it. Is it? It's a trademark owner's problem to actually defend their own trademark, not somebody else's to care whether they have a trademark or not. If a trademark owner does not want to defend their own brand, it's their own problem, isn't it? Shows you how much they care about their trademark. They do not a lot. And then they've got to argue the case in a UDRP panel or RDNH panel that I've got a trademark for this, but I couldn't be bothered to buy the domain name that I've now got to waste time and legal fees trying to buy back, or win the case, or lose it, the brand, which relates to the trademark.